So I think I've gone over all of the ways that you can get points. Now I guess I could go over some basic strategy. One good thing to keep in mind is that you can generally get a sense for what people are trying to do if you study the colors of the cards that they're picking up from the table. So he picked up a red. I mean, well, it's hard to tell. Maybe he wants to connect this to that. It's easier on a two-player game to figure out what other people are trying to do. It's also good to get cards of the same color. The reason for that is that this game is all about keeping your options open. And if you have lots of cards of the same color, then you have more options open to you. I would be able to connect my cities in different ways, for instance, or I would be able to block other people in different ways. So purple has claimed 3 6-car length routes, which is quite dangerous. He is strongly in the lead, and he just collected more reds. So he has at least 3 reds, which will help him, I don't know, connect anything he wants, really. So that's why it's good to collect cards of the same color. I am behind because I only have 2 destination tickets, but yellow and red are already, you can guess, working on their 3rd destination tickets, which means that they have the potential to be well ahead of the game. When you connect 4, it gives you that cadence, as if something just went wrong. If you connect 6s, then it just goes ka-ching, which is a much more pleasant sound. So purple just connected Miami to New Orleans, which is really far away from the rest of his stuff. It would be really great if I could connect Winnipeg to Duluth. That would require 4 blacks. I only have 1 and 2 locomotives, so I can't do that, but I could do that next turn if I really wanted to. Alternatively, what I could do is play my 6 whites to connect Sault Ste. Marie and Winnipeg, which would get me that 15 points, which is great, but it would also leave this track open. But I don't want to spend all of my locomotive cards so quickly, so I'm just going to do this. So we're about in the middle of the game, by the way. Like I said, you start off with 45 trains, and I have worked my way down to 20. Meaning that I've spent 25. Math! Now I need to connect my trains to Dallas, which is what I signed up to do right at the beginning. Thankfully, I have my greens here to do that. And generally the computers aren't too malicious. They won't try and block me off, which is handy-dandy. So just 2 tracks of any color separate me from completing the 2 destination tickets that I have. Which is why I took 2 oranges just now, because I can lay down my oranges immediately. when it comes to selecting cards, I find that if there's one card in the pile that you want, and I want the yellow card, then you should, well, there are two ways about it. You can either draw first and then pick the yellow. The good thing about that is that, well, if it's a card of a color that you like, then you can go forward and pick that card instead. But other people like to pick up one from the table first and then draw. Both will give you an equal chance of getting those prized locomotive cards. I guess technically it shouldn't make any difference. Have it. So yellow wants to connect Houston to something up here. He is yet to, or she, I guess, has yet to connect this line segment with this. But it's only a matter of time, really. And that is why time is of the essence in this game. So I only have 11 trains left. But I've managed to connect everything. What I'm going to do on my next turn is pick up some destination tickets. Because I'm behind on destination tickets, but mine were worth a lot of points. This 22-pointer is pretty good. So I'm picking up new destination tickets. We have Seattle to Los Angeles. Now, that doesn't seem too far, and it's only worth 9 points, but it would necessitate my getting at least 5 pinks or 5 greens, which is kind of annoying. So I'm not going to do that. Montreal to New Orleans looks to be more feasible, because I would only need to connect these 3 greens and 3 of any color to go there. Or I could do Portland to Phoenix, which is out of the question pretty much, because that would necessitate my getting 5 whites, and then 3 of any color, and then 3 pinks, and then 5 greens or 5 pinks. You have to keep at least one of the cards, so I'm going to keep the one that's incidentally worth the most, and which is the easiest for me. That requires... Just connecting 1 to Dallas here, right? Oh goodness! I thought I was... Oh, Oh, I can do that. Cool! Oh my goodness. I mistook myself for red just now. Oh no! So somebody else finished. Okay, I am blue, and I failed that destination ticket because I didn't manage to connect Montreal to the rest of my trains. Nevertheless, I still won, which is fortunate. And what saved me was having the longest train. But what I'm sure also helped me was the fact that none of the other computers managed to complete all of their cards. Well, except for Mina. Okay, well... okay. She still had 17 trains left, which again shows that time is of the essence in this game. One person was all the way down to 0. The other person had 17. 17 is potentially like 45 points. Well, almost 45 points. Because if she connects 3 6-length routes, then that would be 45 points, because each one is worth 15 points. Anyways, so I managed to beat this game. I managed to beat these computers. It was a pretty close game, as you can see. I was just 2 above Herr Doctor. But it goes to show you that that if you just use some tried and true strategies, like getting cards of the same color and playing a pretty defensive game, that you can win. Alright, well, hope you learned how to play this game and had fun watching. I'll see you on the flip side.